Hey class, welcome back to Chapter 1 Financial Mathematics. Today we are introducing compound interest. Okay, later this week we will introduce a formula to calculate these. Today we're going to go the long way about it, but that's going to help you understand how compound interest works. So where simple interest was a fixed percentage amount of the original amount invested or borrowed, as interest, okay? Compound interest grows on each new amount. So what that means is that you'll earn interest and then you'll earn interest on top of that interest as well as the principal. And it will continue to grow in an exponential fashion. So the shape of an exponential looks like that. So simple interest increases linearly, okay? Hence why it's called simple. And compounding, it grows on itself so that over time you tend to earn more and more money on a loan or an investment. Obviously that's great if you're investing money, not that great if you are borrowing it without paying it back, at least. Okay, so compound interest is calculated at regular intervals during an investment period or a loan period with interest added to the principal regularly. Okay, so therefore the value added forms a new principal for the next investment. So, one example, it's a bit of a long one. We're going to look at $12,000 is invested at 9% interest per annum for 3 years, with interest calculated at the end of each year. So how many periods have we got that it's compounding for? Well, it's for 3 years and it is calculated at the end of each year. So there are 3 compounding periods. We're going to calculate the value of the investment at maturity. So we begin with $12,000, that's your principal. After the first year, year 1, the interest, if we were looking at this as a simple interest formula, equals that $12,000 principal times that 9% per annum interest times 1 year, and that gives us $1,080. Okay, so the total value, A, after 1 year, is that $12,000 plus that $1,080 interest that we've just stated. And that gives us a total at the end of year 1 of $13,080. We repeat the calculation after year 2. I equals, this time our principal amount is the last year's amount, so $13,080, again multiplied by that 9%, and again just for 1 year because they're compounding yearly, and that gives us a value of $1,177.20. Remember, in dollars we have 2 decimal places. So the value A after 2 years is that $13,080 from the previous year plus the last lot of interest. That's $1,177.20 to give us a total of $14,257.20. And finally, after the 3rd year, I equals, again, we're taking that $14,257 that we just got in our last calculation, multiplying it again by 9% for 1 year as our time, so PRT, and that gives us a value of $1,283.15 to give a final value A of, and this is the amount that we're after, that $14,257.20 plus the new amount of $1,283.15 interest. So the total value of the loan is $15,540.35. Yikes! So, to recap that really quickly, what we did was I equals PRT, where the principal was given in the question, 1200. That's the value at time 0. The 9% has come from the question as well. That's just your interest rate. And we're looking at every 1 year. Okay, so that's the bit that I've circled up there. That gave us an interest amount that we added on to the principal. Okay, So that interest amount that we spat out, we add that back to that $1,200 principal to get, and I'm going to do some weird pen marking things. Bear with me. Okay, so we take that figure and we add it on to the principal, and that gives us a new principal amount of the $1,380. We then took that amount as our principal. We again multiplied it by the 9% times 1 year, and we got a interest figure of $1,177.20. So we took that, okay, and we added it on to the previous principal again, which is where that number again comes from. Okay, and that gave us a principal at the end of the second year. We then added that, multiplied it by 9%, and 1 year to get a new interest figure of $1,283.15, and then we added that on to our principal. Again, I'm going to highlight that in green one more time. Okay, we added that one more time. So throughout your calculations, you'll pretty much see the numbers 3 times. Okay, to give us our final solution of $15,540.35. Okay, I am sorry, those yellows and those oranges are very hard to discern. But that is how compound interest effectively works. You're building on the previous amount. So the last example, part of this example, I have a feeling I've already written over it, but that's okay. We'll see how we go. Yeah, so we're going to calculate the total amount of interest compounded during this time. So I'll just write that up here, okay. Total interest. Sorry guys, okay. So the total interest, if our total value A was $15,540.35, which we got highlighted in red here, and the original amount that we borrowed was invested was $12,000, then the total amount of interest earned during this period is $3,540.35, which is a lot of interest. Okay, so again, taking that final amount that we calculated here and subtracting the amount that we started with of that 12,000. Okay, we get our final answer of $3,540.35. Let's just have a quick look back up here for one final point that I want to make. In the first year alone, we only earned $1,080. Okay, that is less than a third of this figure. So the interest has grown, and again, we see here, here, and here that the interest amount is increasing each year, and that's grown us a very nice amount of interest on our investment. That's all for today, guys. As always, good luck with the work. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will speak to you all very, very soon.